Okay, welcome to the channel. Bernard, Bernard Speaks. Today's video is going to be about being woke, okay, and what it means. I got a few things here to read, okay. In modern political discourse, woke is often used to describe someone that is socially aware or social awareness, with asleep or ignorant, sometimes used as metaphorical opposite of woke, but in literal terms, woke and slept are opposites. So, for the purpose of this video, I will refer to people that don't want to be considered woke as slept. Okay. Again, everything that's in this video, including what I just said, is my opinion, and it's not an opinion I make on what you call it. I've done research, obviously, from what I've read, and based on what I see, and I'm going to go as far as to call them facts because I can see them. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Okay, so what else I had on here was origins of it started in 1940. The phrase originated among Black Americans with a 1940 story of mine union leader urging people to stay woke to discriminatory practices, pay practices. I'm sorry. There was something in '92 in Barry Beckham's play, Garvey Lives. Oh, I can't do that. Scroll. Um, he tells one of his followers that he's been sleeping all his life and he will stay awake. And that's all I got. To help something or other. I didn't take the picture of it fully. All right, so that's enough of the reading. Now everything will be my commentary from my head. Okay. Get something to drink. Sorry. Sprite. I drink Sprite. Is it on there? Yeah, Sprite. And I'm not affiliated with Sprite. They don't what you call it. Still trying to make money on this channel, but that's neither here nor there. Um, all right, let's dig into it. Okay. I had a clip that I wanted to play. Um, like people tell you, take stuff with a grain of salt. I mean, how much salt do they expect us to have with all this ridiculousness going on and being woke? Okay. Like the latest, I seen a story about freaking Star Trek. Okay. I like Star Trek. I like Star Wars. I used to, but I still like Star Trek. But I never got around to watching the show. But there's already controversy because it was and the Klingon preferred male Klingons, I guess. I didn't watch the show, like I said, but I mean, why has this become such a big deal? You know, the LGBT community. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I am. Um, I almost said hope to God, but I'm an atheist, so I do not. Um, yeah, sorry, but it's gotten to absurd levels with, especially, and most of it that you see is coming from what they call it, the right. Okay, and I have a problem with that, right? Because they're not right. Okay, you know, they claim to be the party of forgiveness. That and see, and I try not to put religion in it, but religious is coming in it. All right, because their whole platform is this was a Christian nation, which a simple 30-second Google search, it was not a Christian nation. All right. The founding fathers were trying to get away from religious persecution, amongst other things. Okay. Being the new land, there was new taxes. The king of England figured, oh, I can make a cash cow out of this place that I sent the people. And they revolted. What did they expect? The English have a huge bloody history of trying to conquer everything around them. Now, I'm not condoning what the Germans said, but the British have done far more and far worse. Well, I don't know about worse, but they've, what you call it, done numerous things. The Crusades involved England, um, bringing slaves to America because they're the ones that came here, involved England. All right, so any reparation should be from them, since before they came here, they were English. They were from England. America hadn't been invented yet until the English that were here fought against the English that were there. You see the whole English thing? Um, I'm myself am Irish descent, so take that with whatever. But it's to, I mean, shows being canceled now because I don't know if I can say gay on there. I mean, I'm not trying to be derogatory. A homosexual Klingon. I don't know what exactly I'm allowed, so I'm probably going to get flagged. You may not even see this video. Oh wait, it's live. That's right. But I mean, it's to the degree that I mean, like you turn on show, and it's the so and speak comedy shows, the late night shows that are pointing out the hypocrisies constantly done. You know, Trump, no wars. Now we're in a war with Iran. All the gas prices and everything is going up. The tariffs have helped along with that. And everybody's like, and stop blaming Biden. Biden's not president anymore. Okay. Policies Trump signed in his first term that affected into Biden's term were Biden's fault. Even though he's not the one who originated them. Okay. Everything Obama did up to that point of the first term for Trump was done away with. He tried to do the health care, but he was getting too much pullback on that. Okay. And then you got the people, like, oh, well, Obama wanted, if you didn't get health care, you had to pay fees. Yeah, because the Republicans threw that in there. You want it to pass, we're putting this in. Okay? That constant squabble between the two sides to see who's on top, who's getting there, who's there, who's there. That's got to stop. The Democrats are the lesser of two evils. All right? Really needs to find a new system to run the country. Okay? Because there's too much greed in today's politics. Okay. Yes, and one side is greedier than the other, and it happens to be the Republicans. Okay. And then they try to take credit. Oh, well, yeah, but the Republicans back in Lincoln's day were the way the Democrats are today, and the Democrats back then were like the Republicans today, as far as ideology. So that doesn't much call it, and that's why Trump likes uneducated people, because they don't question anything. I mean, you have the internet. I would have loved this when I was a kid. I could have done book reports like that and got like super A's. And we're not talking, they're not regular A's. These are super A's. Yeah, I don't know what a super A is either, but it sounded funny, so I said it. But I mean, at some point it's got to stop. All right. It most likely will not. I'm one voice. But there are others talking about it. I mean, the King's marches, and then he's not a king. He's acting like it. But you're so far up his that you either A, don't see it, or just choose to ignore that. Until it directly affects them, they're on board with everything he rolls out. Okay? Well, and this is the way I'm going to say it because this is the way it looks to me. If you're not white, you got to get out of the country. Okay? Because that's who they're rounding up. Right? Are there some bad people that they probably did actually catch? It's possible, yes. Okay, I can't say one way or the other. I'm not there. Okay, but now 2 American citizens were shot and killed by ICE because he gave them limitless power. How is and he scoffs at they're the SS. They are your SS. They do all the dirty work for you. But if there's too much blowback, like Christy happened to Christy Noem, yeah, you got fired. Okay, they're doing it. She got fired. Okay, but they're following his orders. That's the, I read somewhere, when someone becomes a clown, the place they're in becomes a circus. Here we go. I would say enjoy the ride, but yeah, we're not. And I mean, the whole thing is just ridiculous. You know, so we just got to get to the point. I mean, and the whole religious side of it. I watched videos on there. There's one video, I can't remember her name right now, but she's a devout follower. She studies, um, what do they call that? She's a Christian scholar, I guess they call it. I think that's what she said it's called. And I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Um, yeah, I should have wrote down my research, pull most of it out of memory, which I'm pretty good at. All right. So anyway, the yellow thing behind me is a thing my wife made. There's her terrible towel, and then you see the green one. Let me see. How do I get to move? This one. There we go. The green one behind is the Eagles one my wife made, and she, like I said, anybody's watched the videos before. She's a Steelers fan, so that's the Steelers. All right. So where's All right. So anyway, to me, the religious side of it that she keeps pointing out, and she's pointing out the same thing. So a couple days ago, that just made it more. All right, I got to get this video done. But it's like I said, religion plays a big part in it. Being, wanting to call themselves a Christian nation, wanting to call them for all that Trump's trying to do. We're the real patriots. How are we the patriots? Okay, and we're not talking about the football team. Although my team beat them in Super Bowl 52. But that's neither here nor there. So anyway, they constantly call themselves patriots, and if any of them happen to watch the video, they're going to get irate and all. I'm allowed to have my opinion just as you were allowed to have yours. End quote. All right. You can't say, "Oh, well, our president says this. Our president is not a racist. He just wants non-whites out of the country." That's literally the definition of racist. It's I mean, the mental gymnastic these people have to do is insane. Okay. I'm surprised they don't have brain fatigue. Well, I guess you have to have one for it. But anyway, I digest. I shouldn't result to name calling and blah, blah, blah. Just the facts, man. Um, and sorry, um, that are watching the video. It's just like every day in the news is something about it. Okay. The war with Iran. Okay. Come on. It's over. It's over the oil. It's the same reason you attack Venezuela. Okay, the same reason you want, um, what's it, Greenland, Iceland? I think it's Iceland. Um, he wants them not for the oil, but for the minerals they possess. Okay, that they use in making cell phones, computers, and whatnot. So everything he does has been a power struggle to get all this stuff done, and it's like ridiculous. That where's my camera? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh, there it is. I see it live. 14 minutes. I'm trying to keep the videos smaller, so I'll probably have more to come on this. But it's, those who watch it, leave your thoughts on the situation in the comments. Okay. I just did like a broad thing. I'll get more in depth as I go on in the videos. They'll be listed under Bernard Speaks, and the topic will be after it, after I do they're not I guess they're just colons. Um, but they gotta arrest him. I mean, I know you're not supposed to arrest a sitting president. So as long as he's in the White House, he can do any crime he wants. That can't be right. All right, they gotta stop looking at the demerits. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the rest of the world looks at him like, well, let's let whatever go because he's the president. No, if we're going to be the white knights of the world, where we come in and we represent the cloak of democratic values and righteousness. Well, you got to arrest this son of a bitch. All right. He's got to be arrested. All right. Is he a pedophile? All available evidence shows that. Pictures you've seen, and they could be doctored. All right. What about the live ones? The ones that on live TV, where it was live. Okay. I wasn't watching it secondhand. I was watching it live, where he stated, "Oh, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd be dating her." Like, really? So you're thinking of your daughter that way for that thought to be said? And he's not a pedophile, please. I mean, he's president of the United States. He needs to be held accountable if he commits a crime. How about stop breaking the law, asshole? All right? Why? I'm the most persecuted person in history because you constantly break the fucking law. You constantly break the law. What do you think happens? Happens to anybody. Everybody's supposed to be equal. And what you call it, rich and powerful doesn't matter. If we get punished, you get punished. Okay, we commit a crime, we go to jail. You commit a crime, oh, I'm paying to get out. It's a card I got from Monopoly. No, arrested, boom, in jail. Same sentence as everybody else. Money shouldn't make a difference like that. Okay, we're the land of righteousness, then we're the land of righteousness. So somebody was on and then they left. All right, so I'm gonna cut the video there. There'll be a part two, and I'll try to. Oh, I gotta somebody cropping up. Hello, Bailey. You know you're on video. I should shut the door. Yeah, and she's cleaning herself. Jesus Christ. All right, well that's gonna be it for the video there with that left in your head. And thanks for watching. And I don't know how to close this damn thing. Um. do, 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 do. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. Sorry for the person who just came on, but welcome to the channel. Where the hell do I? There it is. How do I not see that?